Hello friends, my name is AleXarcs and welcome back to some more Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 Remake. In this video, I'm going to be talking you through my strategy for beating the Legend Score Expert Challenge on Los Angeles. This challenge requires you to score over 2.15 million in a 2-minute session or single combo on the Los Angeles level. Assist mods must be disabled. Your reward is the Los Angeles Legend deck, which is a mirror finish deck with a reflection of the Los Angeles level in it. This board does actually look really nice. You've got Pershing Square and a view of the Hollywood sign in the background, so it definitely screams Los Angeles. In this video, I'm not going to be talking about my basic strategy or my character and his stats and tricks. If you do want to see that, you can check it out in the first video from my Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 series. I have left a link to this and also a link to the full playlist of all these Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 levels in the description below. Los Angeles. To start off with, we're going to get our special meter filled. Basically, our entire combo is going to take place in this part of the map. We're going to do a big special air, we're going to revert and then manual round to the left, where we do the same thing again. When we revert, we'll manual and then grind this rail here, jumping off to the left. We're then going to land in a manual, special level off left, grind the top of the quarter, then grind this ledge. Land in a manual, and then we can special level out left here, grinding the top of the quarter. We can then jump, wall plant, grind, and then jump to the right to then land in a manual. We're going to manual down the hill, and then we're going to special level out left again onto this quarter, and this is now our special little loop that we're going to do. This is quite a compact little loop, but you get plenty of mixing up of manualing, grinding, and also special air tricks. There are a couple of things that you need to be aware of when doing this route though. There's a couple of things that can trip you up. You can do a special Weedle flip off this wall here, like you can see me do there. Pretty nifty little trick to add in some base score. Here you do want to make sure that you always level off to the left. If you go to the right, you end up clattering into the wall. You can maybe get a quick wall plant off, but it's not always successful. You also need to be careful manualing down this slope, as there are a number of hazards that can cause you to drop the combo. So the first one is that grind rail that goes up to the building. You need to stick to the right of that and make sure you don't hit it. You also want to stick to the right going down the grass slope as well. If you go too far to the left, there is actually a little drop in the grass that will make you get some air and drop the combo. As you can see, I've just gone into my lip stall down here just to finish out the combo because my balance meters are pretty well done at this point. So I do my lip stall, get some tricks in there, revert out, and then get into my rail flip manual. As you can see, I ended up with a pretty decent base score, over 120,000, and a multiplier big enough to get me up to 13 million. So I'm just going to start a second combo now just to finish off this run. Basically just going to do the exact same line again, just being careful of all the balance meters and all the hazards. Another thing you can clip is that curb that's in the middle of the road there. I don't really know why. It has collision. If you go fast enough over it while you're in a manual, you will kind of pop up and get some air. Thankfully, I don't actually have that happen during any of my runs, but I have dropped 1 or 2 combos to it in the past. Another thing you can do is here, you can jump off to the left and then wall plant the wall. It means you'll land in the middle of the plaza, but it'll give you a much better angle down the green slope for your manual. Another thing you could also do is actually use the staircase handrail to grind down to that quarter pipe at the bottom of the hill. So instead of manualing down, you would grind the staircase to the right. This can be beneficial for you. It helps split up your balance meters so you're not doing such a long manual down the hill. However, getting the timing right coming off that staircase is quite difficult. Because the handrail is quite wavy, as you can see, if you jump off at the wrong time, you'll fly off to the right instead of the left. So for consistency, I found manualing down the hill to be better, but you've got to do a lot more manual balancing, which can be quite tricky for some players. Finishing up, I land this second combo for 6.5 million, which takes my total to 19.6 million, which is definitely way beyond the legend score requirement, but hopefully there's enough overhead in this run that you can easily run it and get that score yourself. I do hope you found this video informative and helpful. If you have, then please leave a like and a comment sharing how you got on with the challenge. Also, please consider subscribing to become a friend and to stay up to date with me and all my future Tony Hawk's 3 and 4 content. I'd just like to say thank you for watching, friends. Stay awesome. Bye.